show. How's everybody doing on this beautiful London session start? Oh, it's good to be back. How's everybody doing? Green. Welcome, good morning. Yannick's in the house next to Bill Hohens, then Trader Monk. Welcome. Angia just entering the building as well. Good morning, good to see you with Curry Fishbowl and the crypto game codes. Welcome. What's up, Curry Fishbowl? Good to see you, man. And crypto game codes in the house. How was the Asia session? Don't tell me, I know how it was. And Thao, just like that, Thao just entering the building too. Welcome, welcome. I need to do something about lowering the volume. There you go. So, how was Asia session, everybody? What was happening? Oh, we have a sell side here. I'm calling a sell side on gold. A nice one, in fact. Boom Banana and Sam Ellis, good morning. Welcome. All is good. All is great. Technically, we have just entered a demand zone on gold. Yeah, it is on gold. So 43.08 could be a possible short target. As for NQ, not too many good news. Boom Banana is in gold sells. Okay. Now, if you can take partials, I don't know. I mean, obviously take partials whenever you want to, but final target or final boss for this one would be 43.08.3 if it starts to drop. I mean, yeah, if it continues to drop in this case. Otherwise, on NQ, what we're seeing here is we have a 15-minute / 5-minute fair value gap, but most likely a 15-minute. So 15-minute fair value gap / BC, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Pretty close. I was in a short position earlier, by the way, but only for a probe trade, and it worked out. It's still 22 points to go to the downside here. It might go. I think it can. Who knows? It's like a 266, I think. Let's see, 266. Yeah, it can go. I think it can. Maybe I will scalp it. Who knows? Couldn't hurt too much, right? 67.50. Yeah, that's a good area. Anyways, taking some at 320. Nice, Boom Banana. All right, NLT Luis, welcome. Hey, it's good to see you too. Welcome to the stream. Serial, welcome. Awesome to see the names in the chat. You guys are amazing. I jumped into a scalp targeting 67.50. Let's see if it gets it or not. Yeah, here it is. Maybe I should put like a stop loss somewhere as well. It's just a scalp trade, nothing else. Kind of curious if we can get to that level, the low of this one on the 15-minute. So the fair value gap starts at 65. So I think it's good. Kind of good. Don't worry, it can also backfire on us, so it's kind of a big deal. Who knows? All right. Only a scalp, so don't worry, everybody. It's not the end of the world. Mr. One in the flesh. How's it going? Albert, good morning. Good to see you. I can't lie, the market has been whooping. Well, it kind of happens. It's part of the game, you know. You can't not really do anything about it. If you remember, I think I made 30 trades like... Oh. What? The trend lines? I know. I remember the trend lines. I remember that. Yeah. Camille. How you doing, Camille? I mean, I haven't checked lately what Tori Trade is doing. I mean, I checked her profile a few weeks ago because she was posting out some video, I guess. But I think she's nice, right? So next time you're in her chat, you can tell her that I said she's nice, all right? You can tell her that. Yes, that's copy trader. Yeah, a built-in quant hour copy trader, basically. That's copy trader built in the quant hour. You're good. Nice, Camille. All right. Well, I'm going to have an appointment at the barber. So, you know. Now let's see what's gonna happen. Is it getting that fair value gap or not? We still have time. I mean, we have the London Open, we have everything ahead of us, so that's the thing. Let's go. Oh, it technically went for my TP, but it did not take it. Nice. That was a good one. And only with 4 micro. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Gabor. Good morning. Okay, so here's that 15-minute fair value gap, or BC. I guess I took profit just in time. I mean, I'm not saying it won't go down there, but look at this bounce. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. Pays for a haircut, yeah. Don't worry about it, Gabor. This was just a scalp trade. It wasn't a real trade. Like it was just a scalp. It was not an official. This was not a zone. Like when I see a zone, that's what I call like an official trade. This was just a scalp. I was kind of trying to go for that 15-minute fair value gap. That's it. Zacromancer, good morning. You passed the MyFundedFutures eval. Let's go. Nice. I like it. Congratulations. I think you can increase your risk to trade instead of that would be no Cablo. That would be something I couldn't handle. At least not yet. I would need a much bigger room to trade, at least like triple than on a 50k. So yeah, I know I should be trading at least 150k accounts, because then I would have bigger room to trade, yada yada. I know, but I will get there. I know, takes time. Collective consciousness, welcome, good morning. We're doing great, thank you. Green is long on gold, 3 micros looking for reversal. Let's see. 33. All right, that's good, Gabor. That's good. Yeah, that's a fair point. 7 money bag, yo. Your live account reset. What? 4k profit. Oh yeah, yesterday, because of the servers were down. Project X, right? I got my TRADEIFY account and one of my TRADEDAY account reset. So it wasn't too much in profit, but still, like, eh. I still was kind of hoping that it will stay, but they just deleted my profit from yesterday. Yeah, Kev, I'm not a good trader yet. I can say that I am profitable. I can also say that, you know, if I look back since 2024 July, I'm taking payouts every month from trading from prop firms. So I guess I can say I'm consistently profitable, but am I good? There's a lot to go. There's a lot. So like, I make like small profits, small baby steps. Oh wow, now I have 3 master account and the rest of them are... Let's go, Albert, that is awesome. Yeah, ASW, yeah. Yeah, there's a hidden power, that's for sure. Okay, now it seems like we're going for the 65 maybe, who knows, but it's getting closer to hit that fair value gap. Yes, nowadays, yes, Zacromancer, but not every time. Nowadays, yes, because I have a few funded accounts, like, I don't know, I have like 10 or 11, I guess, and I'm not even trading on all of them. So what I'm trying to do is toning it back on the new evaluation accounts, and I'm trying to focus on the trades. That's why I decided to copy trade some more accounts connected together. So I'm trying to focus on the setup with very low risk, and in this way it doesn't really bother me at all if it takes more time to pass the evaluation account. So yeah. Yeah, NQ does that. Yeah, that's also a strategy, Zacromancer. I mean, the only thing that helped me to be able to handle the emotions when I was copy trading is definitely to lower the risk as much as possible. Okay, let's see what's happening on gold. Gold going higher for now. I don't... hold on. Okay, never mind. You know, the funny thing is on gold, on the 5-minute, that this up here, I don't know why I did not see this. Oh yeah, because it was yesterday PM session. All right, so this here, quite interesting. Wow, this is all-time high, right? Okay, let's see gold. Bearish market structure shift. This was the high, picked up liquidity, then pushed lower. It's not a perfect one, but it's definitely a zone. There is a 5-minute supply zone. Five-minute supply zone. That's what it is. Okay. Not a perfect one. When there's a perfect one, I'll let you guys know if there's an absolute picture perfect zone. But 83.2. All right. Okay. Relative equal lows on gold. Got to be careful with the long positions. And also we are in a 5-minute demand zone right here. Not a perfect one. Interesting how it did not go down there. Interesting. Opening of this 31.7. Okay. Let's see what it does around this area. Careful with the long positions, everybody. There was a strong push to the downside. Maybe it's going to sweep that 51.3 and then going to reverse into the demand zone. Okay. Asia high also there. All right, that makes it interesting. I'm sorry, I'm looking at gold. I'll be back to NQ just a second. We have an Asia high and the mid-range right there. Asia low has been taken now. Sweeping high. Okay, gold is a tricky one this morning. Oh, look at that. Almost got there. Or did it? The low was 65. It missed it by 1 tick. You gotta check the mini. Did the mini took the zone or not? It didn't. Neither did the mini or the micro take the zone. Oh, sorry, 15-minute fair value gap or BC. I'm assuming that this is an order block. Also, okay, hold on. That's 7 point. It's gonna go up there into this area. This is a supply zone, by the way, right here. It's a valid one. It's not a beautiful one. It's a valid one. Let's see the reaction. This is on the 5-minute. Okay, 5-minute supply zone. Price goes up, then goes down. Maybe. Yeah. Equal highs at 60.8. Yeah. Adam, welcome. Good morning. Exactly, Cablo. Supply and demand zone is basically order block. ICT rebranded the supply and demand zones to order blocks. That's why one of my indicators still saying not indicator. My lines are still saying order block. You can call it order block if you want to. It didn't hit on the mini, yeah. So it's like 8 points. I think it wants to go down and tag that level. Caesar Lakov, welcome. Thank you for joining the channel. Wayne Naylor. Stream lagging. Really? It does. Let me check it. Hold on. Let's see if it's lagging. Interesting. I don't know why. Maybe because there's no digital replay. I mean, there's no DVR setting enabled on the stream. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if that could do something to it. Okay. Well, even if it lags, I can't update the settings right now, unfortunately. Huh. Okay, so we're back to the zone. Yeah, it could be my end, everybody. It could be on my end. I might have to, it might, I mean, my internet is fine, but I might have to upgrade my computer, by the way. Could be the lack of memory or the video card messing up the computer. It could be because of that. Natasha, good to see you, by the way. Ban's Plane Spotting, I love the name. Welcome. We're also trading in a 4-hour fairly. Yes, Wayne. That's true. So now we went back to this zone. So we are in a supply zone on the 5-minute. Is it going to be able to push it down there? Who knows? Good morning, Caesar. Welcome to the channel. Absolutely, Ben. Trade Warrior, welcome. So SMTVDS. All right, so there's a 5-minute supply zone. Let's check on ES quickly. Okay. You know, yesterday we talked about this during the MyFundedTV session that we should be, ES should be pushing up there. I think ES still wants to be bullish. So we'll see if it's gonna be able to pull NQ with it. Look at that. Wow. You know what? You gotta be careful. Even if it breaks this supply zone on the 5-minute, it could be doing a sweep down to that 15-minute fair value gap. Who knows? Going back to bed. Traded night session. All right. See you, Natasha. Have a good one. By the way, until we're just waiting for the next best setup, can you guys please push or smash the like button? Thank you so much. That would help out the channel greatly. Thank you, everybody. Let's smash the likes. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We're gonna have giveaways this week. Oh yeah, not in this session, but stay tuned. Ollie, hey. You bought a FUNDINGTICKS Eval? Let's go. Thank you, Trade Warrior. Like and subscribe. Your mouse is broken. All right. Thank you. I guess we need to buy some new mouse and mouses for everybody. Let's go. Yeah, there's gonna be a giveaway. We might gonna have accounts, not cash prizes. So that means maybe like there's gonna be Apex and Trade Day and Trade Profit Trader giveaways. So this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have MyFundedFutures giveaway too, but we had one last week, and the affiliate partners at MyFundedFutures will give more, but not every week for giveaway. Yeah, we gotta do that. Yeah, Angia, I will look forward to. I mean, actually, I sent them an email. I sent them an email already, so I think they will help us out with a few accounts. I will let you guys know if we have the green light from any of these prop firms, including TRADEIFY. We're gonna do that. Disciplined Trader, welcome. Oh, I gotta update the banner. Absolutely, Angio. I'm waiting for the reply. Is gold allowed to trade on my fund? Yes. You gotta enable it, Camille. You gotta go to it. It's kind of like hidden. You have to go to your subscriptions or billing, and you have to enable the COMEX data feed or something. It's free. You just have to turn the switch on or something, and it's going to be enabled, and you will see the data. So it's included. It's somewhere in the subscription or the billing tab, somewhere there. I don't know. It's almost like a little bit hidden there. It wasn't easy to find. Actually, I can look for it. Hold on. Billing. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if you go to your billing tab on your dashboard, you're going to see your subscriptions, your active subscriptions. And there's going to be like a small text like view market data subscriptions. And you will find it there 100%. Yeah, upgrade. Yes, Camille, upgrade. If you upgrade, it's free. You will have access to CME data. I mean, sorry, COMEX data. Joseph, good morning. Oh, let's go. Abba up. New subscriber, welcome. You know what? You deserve an applause. Welcome to the channel. Now I think we're going to sweep that fair value gap. But be careful with the scalps, okay? I think we have a good chance to sweep down for that liquidity. We had a nice reaction from this supply. Why not just sweep down 15 points? Easy, right? Not financial advice, but it's really... Okay, it's still not going down there. What's okay? Gold. Looks like gold wants to go lower to that order block / demand zone. I gotta switch to the 5-minute here. Swept this level. Feels like it wants to go down. Okay. I'm a little bit like, do I want to scalp this gold to 31.7? It really, I mean, I think it wants to go down to that 31.7. It was such a great sweep there. Now it just wants to go back down. Hikari, welcome. Good morning. Yeah, I think we should see some decent moves. I mean, maybe not on gold, but it kind of still, I mean, I'm looking for this level. Metal Gaming, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Close your longs with 400. Let's go green. Hey, it doesn't matter if it was an eval. You saw the move, you saw the setup, you took it, you took profit. That's all. You focused on the setup and you took it. That's it. The money will follow. Don't worry. It'll be on the funded account in no time. The money will follow. So actually, I was thinking that it would be amazing to see this one try to go down again to sweep the liquidity, you know, down there in that gap, but who knows. What was your biggest winning trade and your biggest losing trade? Oh, well, sure, absolutely. Wow, yeah, that's an interesting story, I can tell you. Gold is interesting, yeah, Abab. It definitely is an interesting spot. So yeah, I can tell you, my biggest winning trade was in one single trade was $4,800, which is, I guess some traders, influencers, gurus in social media made much more. You know, some big names were making, you know, multiple 5-digit trades, but my biggest trade was $4,800, and yeah, that was, for me, that was a really good one. Obviously I was a little bit oversizing, so not gonna lie about that. I was oversizing a little bit on that one, but it was interesting, it was nice. So the story behind the win, it was actually very simple. I saw a similar level somewhere, like a liquidity level that the market was targeting, and it was, everything was lining up perfectly. The context, the level, the price section, so everything was lining up, and there was enough volume in the market because it was after a market open at after 9:30, so everything was lining up perfectly. So I just took it, and I took it with a bigger position, and it perfectly went into the area as I suspected. And losing wise, I think one of my biggest loss in funded, I think I made a video about that in January. You can find it. This year it was about how I blow all my funded accounts or something like that. I made one last year too, but this year, January, where I'm screaming on the thumbnail, I was ready to get $5,000 from Apex. These accounts were connected, so all I had to do is just flip the accounts the next day because it was ready for a payout. $5,000 crispy, you know, cash money on the account. All I needed to do is just wait. That's all I needed. I was greedy because I saw a level that the market should go there, and I was like, man, if I can get this trade, I can get like not $5,000 of payout, but maybe I can get like $7,000 or $8,000 if I can get this move. You know, the greed. All I had to do is just wait the next day and flip the account with 1 micro. That's all I needed to do. Instead, 10 or 5 minutes before the market close, I did a stupid oversized position, and I blew up all my accounts that were ready for payout. So not just the profit, but the total, you know, maximum loss limit and everything was blown up, and the whole thing lasted for about 5 or 7 minutes. That's it. In about 5 minutes or 7 minutes, I blown up everything. And that's the story. On a Friday before 4 p.m. I think it was a Friday. Yeah. Friday before 4 p.m. An account, I think it was 5 or 4 Apex accounts ready for payout. Ready for payout. And I blew it up on a Friday evening. That was my worst. All I needed to do is just wait for Monday. Just wait for Monday, flip the account, and request a payout. That's it. That's all I needed to do. That I couldn't. I was greedy. Posted the levels. Nice. That's the relative to account size. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The process. Casual, good morning. That was OPEX, yes. OPEX, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, and it was a Friday, so the worst of the worst is that it was on a Friday. I was like, on Saturday, I woke up, I was like a zombie from The Walking Dead, like, I couldn't even think. $5,000, technically ready for payout, was thrown out the window, just like that, boom, in the wind. Fairy tale, fairy dust. Hey, I think, you know, Angia, similar stories happen to everybody here in trading, especially with prop firms. So, but you know, Angia, there's another story from 2018 to 2020. I was trading my personal cash account in Forex, and I didn't know anything about trading. I was just acting like an idiot without understanding the market context, and I kept depositing thousands of dollars into my account. So I kept losing all the time. Interestingly, that did not struck me. I mean, that of course it did, of course, but it struck me differently. But yeah, it did, but that's a different story. Yo, Tom, you think Tori fine? I mean, is she fine? Of course. I mean, she's fine. Yeah, what can I say? Stay away from OPEX. Well, I got a payout last week from OPEX, so Michael Trader, good morning. I had the short earlier. I had a short trade earlier. So I'm just kind of waiting for NQ to show us its hand of what it wants to do. But yeah, I had a trade earlier. So I'm just waiting. I thought that this one wants to go down into that fair value gap. It's not going, but we have London open real soon here. That's gonna be interesting, right? So if it goes higher, well, it could go to that 98 to break the level. No, never know. Verbon, hello. Kanchua, wow. Where have you been? It's been a long time. Do you trade all? No, just London and New York. Micro trader, London and New York. I do sleep in Asia session. I just, in my time right now, it's 8:42 a.m. I wake up around 6 a.m. in the morning. Or 5:30. I go to sleep 11 or midnight, sometime around that. Sometimes 1 a.m. I try to sleep more nowadays. Trust me, there were weeks when I was only sleeping for 3 or 4 hours. That was not good. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised on that, Ali. Yeah, Randall. Anatu, hi. Hello. What's up? You know, if a tick profiteer funded account, once you reach the buffer, does the trailing drawdown turns? Yes, yes, it turns static. Yes, Anati Lewis, it's going to turn static. So it's going to lock in and it's no more trailing. Yes. Randall, what's up? Yeah, NQ looks interesting. Maybe for long, who knows? It definitely is interesting. We're gonna have to wait until London open, I guess, to see what the heck it wants to do, I guess. Very bad October. I had 4 accounts, only $30 away from payout. Oh. Yeah. Gotta be careful with it, you know, especially when you are so close. I know that emotions can be, you know, much stronger. And anxiety and everything, you know, but even if you lose, you got to understand there's always going to be a next best setup. Settle most of the things. Oh, nice. Now you can focus on the trades. It counts a lot, by the way, Ken. So I had the same experience in life. When your IRL stuff and things are getting settled, it definitely is going to reflect in a positive way on your charts. That's 100%. Verbone, what's up? Aha, you're Central Time. Okay. Decided to come here and watch. Oh, you did the right thing. Thank you for joining us, Angia, by the way. Thanks for being here. I'm here every day in London and New York. I stream London session from 2 a.m. somewhere around 4:30 Eastern Standard, and I stream from the market open 9:30 to around 11 or 11:30. That's gonna change because I'm also a co-host at MyFundedTV. So from next week, I'm gonna be streaming at MyFundedTV from 9 a.m. to 10, and as soon as I finish at MyFundedTV, I'm gonna stream here. So if those of you who are used to be in the New York session from 9:30, there's going to be a slight change because the MyFundedTV sessions are going to be rescheduled. I'm going to be doing the show with Nick Does Futures from 9 a.m. and I'll be there until 10. But as soon as I you know, leave the show there, I'm gonna switch to my channel, and we can still have some time until like 11:30 or maybe even lunch hour to watch the charts, you know. Final reach buffer, let's go. Yeah, then it's a static account, NLT. It's basically you have your static funded account. Yeah, revenge trading, yeah. Yeah, they're having a meeting in Hungary, but yeah, it's nothing to do with trading, but yes, they're having their meeting in Hungary. I guess our prime minister really needed some political victory, because things are not looking good for him here. Well, it's trying to wake up. Yeah, it's pushing. Preventing expert. Yeah, you know, waiting is a skill in trading. That's like one of the most important skills to have. I have a feeling that it might want to break this this level here. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, this supply zone, like usually these zones like to break, but high of this level is 98.50. Yeah, we'll see what happens. NQ Trades, what's up? Good morning. Thank you, Hikari. Parmeet, what's up? Some money. Let's go. Oh, really? Oh yeah. I think he is good in that. I mean, I explained him on my funded TV that he has to download it from Steam. I mean, I think he knows. Obviously, he knows because he's a gamer, so he has to download it from Steam. But the names, he has to upload the names manually, but it's very simple because all you need to do is just have a form in the chat, and everybody fills the names there, and you know, you can manually upload the text file into the game, and that's it. But I will explain to him. CPI news soon. Yeah, it's gonna be Friday, right? Definitely not smart to trade that news. I think it's gonna be a Friday. Yeah. Gold is flying. Let's check on gold. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. We still have time until London Open. We have this supply zone up there. It's better to wait for this one. Interesting how it did not go to that demand zone. Asia low is also up there, 43.90. Gold is definitely flying. I'm kind of wondering in this scenario, like is this going to be breaking this zone, or first it will go down and sweep that fair value gap? That's the question. That's the big question. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. I think it wants to break that supply zone. Yeah, it seems like it wants to. Okay, sorry, I was just reading a message there, but I'm here. CPI for this is scheduled Friday. Yeah, it's gonna be scheduled on Friday. Yeah, the Canadian CPI doesn't really have that much of an effect, I believe, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but lots of liquidity below in ES. Let's check the 50. Oh yeah, there is. These levels, the 67.62 and the 67.58, those are liquidity levels. So kind of tells me it could go lower. And look at that. The supply zone so far is rejecting this. And now we could go back down to sweep that 64. Who knows? Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised on a spike down to 65, 64. It's kind of in the cards. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out something here. Okay. Could be or should be dropping, right? Anyway, let's see. Let's wait. $204. It could. Let's see. Paul, welcome. It doesn't really want to move. It's not doing anything. Let's see if London will do something. It's less than 3 minutes to go. Very bad news from Trump. Yeah. You couldn't get into calls. Oh yeah, so it seems like that this Amazon server crash pretty much affected a lot of companies there, right? Caused a bit of a fiasco there. Anyway, almost 1 minute to go to London. There's no news in London session right now, so that's going to be interesting. Couldn't do anything on Robinhood, yeah. Yeah, I guess someone is going to get fired, maybe. Who knows? But interesting, the ripple effect it created, like multiple companies, not just prop firms, like lots of companies using their servers. The ripple effect was really there. Imagine what would happen if the world be without electricity for like a week or 2 weeks. We would go back to the Stone Age, right? All right, here comes the London Open. Let's see what's gonna happen. So far, nothing special. Nothing special so far. It's not moving. I was expecting the sweep after the open, but it's not happening, so I guess it is what it is, right? Buys above 320. It could be gravitating the price there. Gotta be ready. Maybe he's gonna break the VWAP, you know. VWAP, the supply zone, sorry. Yeah, it didn't make it, so it means that we might go higher than the 5-minute supply zone. Yeah. More babies. Yeah, we will. If we go back to the Stone Age. Yeah, Top Step voided all trades. Well, you know, you couldn't really trade on any Project X account technically, so it wasn't too hard to avoid, but yeah. It was very interesting. We'll take Asia low. Well, we'll see. Equal lows, Asia lows. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting how it did not sweep those lows. So yeah, it's, you know, I must say that the price action for now is definitely it's not looking good, that good at all. Nothing is happening. I don't know. Gold is still up there, so not much to do with this. Ollie, thank you. Have a good one. See you next time. I wish good luck to you as well, and everybody, of course. Yeah, yeah, everybody, if you guys can help out the channel, please smash the like button. And let's show that the stream is here. I'm sorry, I just pushed my lights here. Let's show YouTube that we are here. Smash those likes, everyone. It's not gonna move anywhere. We're just gonna sit here and relax. Well, we can go to the Stone Age. Well, we can go Trade USA. Like, if there's no electricity, I mean, maybe not to the Stone Age, because we invented the wheel, obviously. But maybe it's a little bit too far to go to the Stone Age. Maybe I took it too far a little bit there. With the Stone Age stuff. Oh, reunion short, let's go. Interesting how it didn't sweep that level yet. There's no entry setup here, everyone. Nothing you can do with this. Elon Musk says that eventually we will use the entire power of the sun. Oh, so it's gonna be like in the Matrix, right? Power of the galaxy. Oh my gosh. Well, we're not gonna be around for that, right? So that's the thing. Like, we're not gonna be here. We're not gonna be around to see that. I don't know if it's good news or bad news. There you go. Swept the level. Yeah, gold is always that likes to go. Yes, we'll all be in a simulation. Who knows? Maybe we are already in a simulation, right? Maybe we are already in a simulation. You never know. Like, we are now able to create videos with AI that are almost like absolutely the real thing. Basically, it's like real. I was wondering, you know, if the AI is going to be advancing so fast and so much, what's going to happen with Hollywood movies? Have you ever think about that? What is going to happen? I mean, Hollywood is already cooked, so Hollywood is over. But what is going to happen with, you know, with the movie world? You know, the creators, the directors, I don't know, producers, they're just going to type in a prompt for a story, and the AI is going to make the movie. The AI is going to make the movie a 90-minute movie in 2 minutes. Boom. All you just need to think about the story. I want to see a guy who does this and that's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And the AI is going to create everything. Everything. Boom, done. Movie world is over, you know. Hollywood actors, bye-bye, goodbye. Look for a new job. Hollywood actors done. That's what I think. Yeah, no more human actors. AI Tom Cruise, exactly. Exactly. Imagine every book will be made into a movie in 10 minutes. Like the AI is going to read the book and the AI is going to create the movie. Boom. You have the movie. Imagine that. And now we are smiling like, oh, really? No, that's exactly what is going to, that's what's going to happen. The AI is going to create the whole movie from a book. You're a writer. Hollywood is deep shit because writers are going to give them ultimate partner with sacred team to make the movies and stream it, so they are. Oh really? Wow, Randall. Interesting. Gold taking a U-turn. Oh wow, look at gold, everybody. This is interesting. I might be a little bit interested to take a short on this one. No troll. Maybe I'll take a short on gold. Oh yeah. Maybe. You know what? I'm taking a short on gold. Only with one micro. Before anybody. Short on gold. Looking for 33.3. That would be nice. Yeah, let's go. So I took the short. Basically, I was looking for an inversion here, swap some liquidity. We have the order block and the demand zone quite close. I know it looks like a bullish breaker, but there was no liquidity sweep down here. So why not just go down and sweep the liquidity below 31? That's why my TP is at 33.3. That is it. You know, we're in the silver bullet hour. You know, why not take it? Very small risk, not a big deal. Next millionaires will be plumbers, electrical engineer. Exactly. Cannot write like I write. It's not ready for yet, actors. But yeah, exactly. I mean, yes, Randall. So I'm not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow, but it's gonna happen like within the next couple of years, 10 years maybe. It's gonna happen. 10, maximum 15 years. AI is going to replace the whole industry. Trade Delicious, welcome. Just a second. When Silver Bullet after the London Open, 9 to sorry, not 9, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard to 4. It's not an official thing, like, but I would say like after the London Open until the pre-market open, pretty much the highest chance to see some liquidity in the markets. Adam, good morning. Audiences will be reconditioned like cartoon. Oh yeah, they will. So imagine, for example, making a sitcom or something. Audience will be AI, that's for sure. But yeah, I wonder how. I think AI can also do and will do sitcom series as well. Where's the trade? Here it is. So they will do it. I have a feeling. This is the gold trade that we took. I'm not really a fan of this gold trade, but you know, who knows? I don't like to short gold. Whenever I short gold, it turns out to be a bad decision. Maybe it's better to spend more time enjoying waterfalls. Exactly, Zacromonster. D-Pain. Well, we had a nice short trade, by the way, D-Pain, earlier. And now I entered another short on gold. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's very scary. It's very scary to short gold here. I might even close it, or maybe if it, maybe I'm just gonna put it to break even, because why not, you know? I'm very scared to short gold as well on these levels. It's kind of a scary thing to have or to do. Yeah. All I'm looking for is this demand zone down there. But since I made profit earlier, I'm okay with that. Seems like it doesn't really want to take the waterfall effect here. Let me look at the 15 minute. 15 minute looks like it wants to break. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. His page is so much better than yours. Wow. Yeah, I'm watching gold HCX. It's so good. Well, we'll see if gold will drop. Here's the trade that I have on gold. I'm risking about $100 on each of these accounts, so it's not a big deal because we made profit earlier, so I'm basically risking from my profit. So it's perfectly okay. All right. It's completely okay. I mean, it can go higher. I'm not saying it won't. I just wanted to see it return back down into this demand zone, but it's not looking good now. So we can just continue to that supply zone. Look at that. Seemingly it wants to do it. Okay, so now on NQ, we might see this supply zone being broken. Who knows? That could be interesting. Let's go, Tyson. And this supply zone high, which is at here. What's that level? Actually, hold on. $98.50. That could actually be broken. I don't like this. If I see gold going too much sideways, I might just gonna close the trade, because that would be a little bit scary to stay in a short position. So but NQ should be breaking that 98. I mean, that would be great. Yeah, the gold trade is not looking good. Yeah, it's most likely gonna push higher. No, London used to do this, so it's kind of like a normal reaction from London. Guys, honestly, I don't like this gold trade. I'm considering to close it. I have a bad feeling right now about this, that it's just gonna push higher. I'm not gonna close it at break even. Or maybe I'm just gonna put it to break even and let fate decide what to do. I just don't feel it. It should have been waterfalling down by now, and it's not going. So I'm telling you, if I think I should put this to break even. All right, I'm putting the gold trade to break even, and let's see if it. Yeah, I put it to break even. Everybody, it's on break even. Let's see if it's gonna waterfall down, because if it goes higher, I have a feeling that it just wants to go. I don't care because we made a good trade earlier, so I'm perfectly fine with this, but I just want to exit this trade. I don't like it the way it looks like. It should have been gone now, and the fact that it's just accumulating here kind of gives me the freaks that it wants to go higher. So you know, let's just wait and see. Whoa. My stop is 49.1 on the micro. It's micro gold. You know, when I see this movement, especially in London, it gives me the freaks. I thought that we're gonna waterfall down to enter to that demand zone, and it's just, you know, we're still up here. So if we could break that 42.2, that would somewhat reassure me that the move is still going, but I don't like this. So I'm okay with the break even, because if some of you guys are just tuning in, we had a nice short trade earlier, so obviously we're gonna end up in the profit. I don't want to hold this trade if it. That's why I put it to break. Faith, the market makers are going to decide. They are going to decide what to do with this. You know. Balanced, let's see. Yeah, there's not enough volume, and it can just go up and down. But hey, at least we're having some fun, right? Are you not entertained? We're having some fun. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, Tyson. It can. I think it can go either way right now, so that's why I put it to break even. I'm putting my faith to the trading gods. Yes, Michael. Last week we had some great moves. Oh, German index opening in a mess as well. Well, NLT, don't worry. It's not over until it's not over. And with gold, you never know. Look at this. Now it's going to pump up and boom, shake out everybody. So gold, I'm not trusting gold. I mean, NQ is also, NQ can play dirty, but gold, I think gold can play like 3 times as dirty as NQ in any given market, even if there are some movements. So I'm not trusting gold at all. They know how to mark the standard deviation for the take profit. Yeah, I mean, it's actually simple. Like, you can use there, if you use TradingView, there's the tool that's called long position or short position, right? So for example, on gold, here's the short position tool. You put it here, you put your stop loss, for example, here. Risk to reward ratio is 1.1. You can put it here. Now it says 1 point. That's a standard deviation of 1. But you can use the fib tool as well. Hold on. Oh, my levels are not marked up, but no, it's not marked up. But you can go to your Fibonacci tool and you can mark those levels, like the 1-to-1 projection. Like if this is your stop, that's going to be your TP. So you can, there's multiple things that you can use in TradingView, or the fib level tool, which I'm not really using. I think Quant Tower has the same thing. You know, all these things. It's only 1 micro, it's not a big deal. Focus in some people, market from high to low. Yeah, so it's not a, you can use that indicator or drawing tool in TradingView, or I think Quant Tower has it, the same thing. Like here it is. Same thing in Quant Tower. Risk to reward ratio. Like if your stop is here, then the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio as a standard deviation is here. Boom. That's simple. So that's a useful indicator. Just to be clear, I'm still not trusting this gold trade. I don't like it. At 310. Oh. Yeah, so as I was saying, we do have a zone. Here. So I'm also interested, like, is it gonna react to that level? And NQ also trying to break that 5-minute supply zone up there. I think NQ will break that 298. I'm not jumping into a scalp. I like the gold trade better momentarily. So we'll see. Okay. So far looks good, but it's not over until it's not over. So the big question is really that is it want to sweep some levels lower or not? Yeah, but as I said, it's not over until it's not over, so you know. There's a small liquidity void down there at 35. Actually, the low of this. Maybe I should just put my TP to that 35 level. It's too late to modify. You know what? I'm taking it off. I took it off manually because I can see a bounce happening. I'm fine. I took it off manually. I'm perfectly happy with the idea. So I took it off. Maybe it's gonna go. There was a liquidity void. It can also bounce. I'm fine. It's good. Don't worry. But yeah, I think it will go down. Let's go. Yeah, so here's the zone. I took it off. I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly okay. There you go, by the way. Yes, I know I should have kept the TP. I should have. Yes, I know. Oh no, I should have kept the TP. No, but I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm perfectly fine. You know, chances for this trade that to even go down like this was very, very low, but I'm okay. Just a few dollars. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Digging into that demand zone. Okay. I know. I was a little bit excited because honestly, up here at this point, where was it? Sorry. No, it was here. At this point, I thought that it's definitely going to push up higher. So, you know, there was a small liquidity void on the micro here. This one. So this was my reason for taking it off manually. So I saw this liquidity void happening right here. And actually, on this particular candle at 332, I saw this small rejection here on this liquidity void. Like, I was like, okay, it could have also just, you know, sorry, I messed it up. It could have also just, you know, bounced up there even before it. So I was like, I don't care. I saw this many times. What is going on happening? So that's why I took it off manually here. That was my reason. Hey, you were not, Tyson, you were not an idiot, okay? And don't say that to yourself. You know, you traded your plan. Hopefully you had a plan. So, and hopefully you managed your risk, and there's nothing wrong. You know, it could have just gone up like crazy. We never know that. All we can do is take an educated guess, and that is it. And I was lucky, actually. I was lucky. It was still floating here. It could have been just one spike and I'm out from the trade. So, yeah, it could be. It could be. Could be. But anyway, it was a good one. I liked it. This was actually a good one. I really enjoyed this. Wonders me that the gold at NQES goes sinking often these days. Yeah, I don't know why there. We talked about this, like why. Oh, let me go back to NQ. Sorry. So why did they kind of like decoupled? I mean, sorry, not decoupled, going hand in hand, because they used to be decoupled and kind of like going the opposite way. And by the way, on NQ, especially another sweep that was happening here. I mean, sorry, this was the original sweep. I think we should be breaking. So we are at 88, 10 points up on NQ. We have a very good chance to hit this level right there. Just saying, on NQ. I'm not jumping in, but 298.50 on the micro looks juicy for a scalp. If I would be a scalper, which I'm not, actually I'm not a good scalper, I would consider this, but what the hell is going on? Never mind, you know, just pretend I didn't say anything. This is not financial advice, all right? We're trading on demo accounts, monopoly money. Ah, it came out okay due to, oh, I see. Okay, Tyson, nice. It's in discount, yeah. What was this rejection from this supply zone? I mean, there's definitely something here. Look at this. Rejected from the mid-level, rejected again. You know, the more rejections I see in a supply zone, and this is not ICT concepts, this is TOMSABO concepts, okay? This is definitely... This is my algorithm here. This is all my algorithm. I coded this one. So the more rejection it gives, the higher or the juicier this level gets, the 298. I didn't check his latest lecture yet. Long here? Yeah. You can try. I'm not saying you should, because I'm not giving you this advice. It's up to you what you're doing. TSC, TOMSABO concepts, yes. Or SSC, you know, smart Sabo concepts. I don't know. I think I should actually come up with a concept and start branding it, you know, and build a cult. All I need to do is just use the words algorithmic delivery and precision all the time, and I'm going to be successful. That's all I need to do. I always have to repeat algorithmic delivery and precision. The more I do that, I think the more, you know, the fan base is going to grow bigger and bigger. Sam, what's up? Welcome. Past the point 23 for 28. Let's go. You have the course for sale. You'll be in the cult. No course for sale yet. Gold is going. Oh, interesting. The reaction here just before the sell side being taken. Mohit joins the cult. All right. For later on gold, because look at how close it was to that 4,400. It almost got there. Kind of interesting. I'd like to see a liquidity sweep on gold before engaging on a long, any kind of long position. It might not gonna happen in this London session, but throughout the New York session, why not try to go for, I don't know, Asia high, or actually before Asia high, there's the 5-minute supply zone at 83.2. That would be the low-hanging fruit. So again, let's go back to my supply. Oh my god, I can't. I will laugh so hard right now. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't know. I mean, I know you guys love ICT. I love him too. He's awesome. I just cannot get that sentence out of my head when he said, and I clearly heard that he said, "This is my algorithm. I created it." That's what he said, literally. So I just can't stop laughing when I hear that. It's my algorithm. So I'm gonna say this is my algorithm here. This 5-minute supply zone. This is my. I coded this into the market. So, you know, I think it's gonna go higher and take that 298. Now I know everybody starts to hate me. I know it's gonna happen. Don't hate me, guys. I'm just you know, fooling around. I'm just going crazy sometimes. That's what I am. I like to go crazy, do a little bit of a trolling, you know. Please don't hate me. Well, yeah, so Randall, by the way, Randall, I am also studying Wyckoff, and I'm sorry to say this to those who are really deep into the ICT cult, but ICT is 99% Wyckoff, by the way. Maybe 98 or 99%. I can't decide. Something like that. Yeah, if it works, it works. Yeah, exactly. TSC is cooler than SSC. TSC. Amelia, good morning. So actually, I'm really studying Wyckoff. I have some downloaded material online, and I'm still researching some more. I'm studying Wyckoff in the background. You know, I mean, in my spare time, I'm reading stuff about Wyckoff. Oh, I said it. Oh no. I've been using this for 35 years. And what's your opinion? Because I'm just studying it right now, Randall. I'm kind of seeing a lot of similarities. Actually, the same stuff. I'm kind of reading the same things. So, Randall, you're basically in the business since a while. So, so you know if it's a good thing or not. Less impatient. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I like that. Let's run macro. Let's see this. Let's see what's gonna happen, everybody. I mean, there's still no macro time, but I mean, or is it? Almost. Now, is it from 45 or 50? Starting to get confused here. So less than pay. Exactly, Randall. I mean, that is what I'm looking for, to look at only key levels, and I'm starting to, you know, ignore the noise and the other levels, like other stuff that's going on the chart. So I don't really care. Only looking for those levels, and that's it. Rule of 3. Munisha, Homa, and the rule of 3. Okay. Randall has a limit order at 343. Okay. That's up there. It's gonna sell off now. Okay, so if it's gonna sell off, how far can we go? This is not an order block. Or supply, sorry, demands. This is not a demand zone down there. Gotta look for the, okay, this is not a demand zone. No demand zone here as well. Not a demand zone, not a demand zone. I don't know. I gotta scan the area. There is a level, but technically this is a demand zone, but it's way lower. Other than that, I don't see anything. Oh, sorry, I do. Never mind, there is one. 15-minute demand zone here. Yeah, it says order block, but I'm gonna rename it 49. Okay, so 15-minute demand zone, but that's nothing on here. There's only fair value gaps that I see, which is cool. Next sell side liquidity according to the 1 hour, because that's the heavier one. Oh, come on. 210. Okay. Okay. 60 points lower. Interesting. We'll see. Well, there's all sorts of materials on UPAM over internet, like Google is your friend, and I was searching for some forums and PDF documents and some videos here and there. So you know, you can gather some stuff about it, and there's some things you can find. Oh, this is why I use 4 chart panel. Oh, I see. 243. Is it gonna go down? Hello, behind the bars. What's up? Behind the bars trading. What time does London session open now? Well, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 a.m. Eastern Standard, so it already opened up, but we have the pre-market open, like the electronic trading hours for the stocks, which is going to happen in 9 minutes, so that's at 4 a.m. Don't worry about it, Randall. So that's going to be 4 a.m. So London open is 3 a.m. Pre-market open is 4 a.m. and these are the two main things happening in London session. So we're kind of waiting of how the stocks are going to react here at 4 a.m. And I still don't I don't know you guys what you think, but I think that 298, I'm still kind of eyeballing with it. I'm not gonna take a trade. I had 2 winners this morning. I'm not giving back anything to the market. So I think 298 could be a good one. And I would love to see gold break that 4308.3 before even thinking to go higher, but we'll see. And by the way, while we are waiting, can you guys do me a favor and hit the like button, please? That helps out the channel with a great deal. Thank you guys. YouTube algorithm really loves the likes. It's free to do. It helps the channel, and I'm very grateful and I appreciate it if you can do that for me. Thank you so much. Smash those likes. Let's show YouTube that we are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There he is here. Applause. Let's go. Everybody dance now. Come on. Stand up, everybody. Terry the Queen. All right, everybody, behave. We have a celebrity in our circles now. We're gonna have a dance party, I can guarantee. Oh, how you do, Terry? You're not sleeping, or what is going on? We had 2 beautiful trades in this London session. We're just kind of relaxing now. We are just relaxing here. You just woke up. Oh. I told you, if you would like to come up to the stream, you're anytime, let us know. We can just do a casual thing whenever you want to come over to the stream. I mean, whenever you can't sleep, we are here. I can put you on the camera, and you don't have to put makeup on. Don't worry, it's fine. You can lose the makeup, don't worry. Just joking, of course. Did reach any milestone? What is that dance party? No, no milestones, Sudip. The thing is, that's the good thing about the dance party. You know, you can always do a dance party, even in the middle of the night, or even when you're waiting in the line at your local grocery store. You can always do a dance party. That's the good thing. So, like, who cares if they see you dancing? Just dance, dance. I got the feeling, you know. Oh, and by the way, we did agree with Matt from MyFundedTV that we're gonna do a Backstreet Boys singing. So I love Backstreet Boys, by the way. I'm a huge fan. Yes, I will always love Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. I don't care what you or anyone saying. I love Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Yes. And I will buy a Backstreet Boys t-shirt, and I'm gonna stream in that because I love them. They are cool. So, and we're gonna sing Backstreet Boys songs with Matt at MyFundedTV. We're gonna do that. Actually, tell me why I'm, you know, I want it that way. Tell me why. There you go. Trading Star knows it. Oh, we will now. Matt has a good voice. We're gonna sing together. Actually, you know, if I would be having a Lambo, so I'm the type of guy who would be, if I would be having a Lambo, I would be listening Backstreet Boys super loud. So I would be going real slow on the street with the Lambo, and I would be, you know, listening Backstreet Boys, and I would be looking everybody, hey. Like, that's what I would do. Exactly. Please don't give up the day job and become a singer. Yeah, I will. Oh, by the way, Terry, I also wanted to say, I think I mentioned this in the voice chat, but if you need some great video editing, Trading Star is definitely up to the task. He is really good at that, so let me know anytime and I will connect you guys together. But yeah, Trading Star does some really great video editing. I know, because he does. Larger than life, yes. So many good songs. I need to. I don't care if YouTube strikes me. I mean, I do, but I don't. Backstreet Boys. Okay. Oh, so many good. Oh, so many good songs. I Want It That Way. Everybody, as long as you love me. Oh, I love that. Okay. So I don't even know which album to go with. Show me the meaning of being lonely. You know. Larger than life, definitely. Everybody, of course. Oh, Reza is here. The man, the legend, the trader. Reza, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hey. The king. Reza is the king, Terry is the queen. For those of you who don't know, Reza is practically printing money at Dubai, by the way. So, you know, he's already at Lambo land. Reza is the one who wiped MyFundedFutures and every other prop firm clean. So now he needs to trade in Dubai. TOMSABO fixed the trade, made 1k but worker. So oh yeah, I was trading on TRADEDAY yesterday, and I made like a couple of $100 on my TRADEDAY account, so I was actually happy. But today all the profits were wiped out. I guess Project X did a wipe on every single account. Oh, every account got wiped out, so I was a little bit like I think I made almost 500 yesterday, but it got wiped out before the crash, before it crashed out. So here comes the pre-market open. Let's see. I mean, the 298 looks juicy, so we'll be looking at that. Lambo just called. I'm banned for life. Okay, I can handle that. I'm a BMW fan anyway. Okay, here's the pre-market open. And there's nothing. Okay, maybe there is something. Also, a quick look on gold. I think it should be breaking that 08.3, sweeping that sell side, relative equal lows. I think gold needs to do that, and I think it will do it. But for NQ, not much is happening. Yeah, Reza is definitely... Reza is also committed. So... So guys, good news and bad news. The bad news is I have an appointment at the barber shop in about 30 minutes, and I do have to drive there. That's the bad news, right? So I have to leave you guys and gals, ladies and gents. But I do have some good news, and the good news is we can listen to some Backstreet